like to thank the organizing committee for inviting me here today. One of the key reasons why I look forward to coming here this evening is the fact that the celebration is obviously held in a very inclusive manner. And this is what the new Fiji is all about. And as our Prime Minister announced yesterday in the budget, that for the past number of years, what we have been trying to do in Fiji is to build and reform a Fiji that is an inclusive Fiji, that shares all our commonalities, and even the commonalities we may not have, those differences in fact can become commonalities. And this is the whole spirit. I mean, Diwali obviously from a philosophical perspective is a triumph of, goodness over evil, light over darkness. But how does this manifest in its everyday life is something completely different. And what you have done today in Lautoka is in fact an example of that. So I think it's a wonderful initiative taken by the organizing committee and those of people who've been behind it to put this together, and we hope that this is replicated throughout Fiji. And indeed it can be replicated for all other festivals that we celebrate in Fiji. Sometimes if you go overseas, then you actually realize how lucky we are in Fiji. There are many, many things that we take for granted that in fact is not practiced anywhere else in the world. I was recently in one of the European countries, and in Fiji we have this habit of we go somewhere and we smile at each other. It is a very unusual thing to do when you go to some of those European countries. People actually look at you very strangely when you smile at them. You may be walking down the street and you see a little baby in Fiji, and you go and touch their cheeks or tickle them or touch them and say hello to them. In some countries to do that would be seen as you trying to make untoward advances towards the child. So there is a certain level of innocence, there is a certain level of inclusiveness that we have that does not exist anywhere else, and we need to celebrate that all the time. So I'm sure you don't want to listen to a long speech, as we're here to watch many of the items that will be performed for you. All I'd like to say, just taking up the spirit and in respect of the new constitution that has been put in place, that was promulgated by His Excellency our President last month, that it sets a wonderful framework for the new and future of Fiji. And we have to take advantage of that. We all play our part in it. The government is playing its part, as was announced in the budget yesterday by the Honorable Prime Minister. And we all can come together to make Fiji a wonderful and a beautiful place even furthermore. So thank you for your attendance tonight. I think perhaps before I go, we should all put our hands together for the organizing committee for getting you all here today. And I wish you all a very, very pleasant evening. Unaka, thank you.